Shoot. Please welcome to the stage Jen Scumaci. Thank you. All right, so before I begin, I just want to let you know what an honor it is to be here tonight and how much being a member of this community really does mean to me. So special thanks to Mike Texera for twisting my arm, encouraging me to get up here tonight, and to Stephanie Lazenby, not only for being a wonderful MC, but also for not toilet papering my house. Thank you. Okay, I'm Jen Scumaci, aka DJ Skooch, and I am going to talk to you tonight about embracing the remix. This is me doing my thing at a wedding. I'm a DJ, so when I talk about mixes and remixes, it's usually in the context of music. But there's a humbling lesson I've learned that transcends the DJ deck, and that lesson is this. Pretty much everything, music or otherwise, is a remix. Don't believe me? Let's take this song from Michael Jackson. It's called Human Nature. It was released on his Thriller album in 1983. I think most people would agree it's one of the greatest songs of all time by one of the greatest artists of all time, right? But it's actually not an original to Michael Jackson. The original song was written by Steve Porcaro of Toto fame, and so before they blessed the rains down in Africa, they were the first band to record this song. Little known. This means that Michael Jackson's Human Nature is actually, you guessed it, a remix. A remix is new media created from old media. And they're used, remixes are made using three techniques: copy, transform, and combine. If you think about it, these are all basic elements of creativity in general. Another term associated with remixes is sampling, which is when you take a portion of a recording and reuse it as a sound element in a new recording. A lot of DJs and producers use what's called a sampler to capture samples and use them in productions and or live mixing. So let's go ahead and stick with the Human Nature example. This song was recorded almost 10 years after MJ's, yeah, we got some fans in the audience, after MJ's song was released, and it very obviously samples Human Nature. This is by SWV, an R&B group from the 90s. This song went to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 93. Okay, one more remix term. Mashup. A mashup is when you take two or more songs and literally mash them together. Kind of like this. All right, so if you're following, I just mashed up SWB and MJ. So basically, I started with what you thought was an original song, proved that it's actually a remix, gave you an example of a new song creating by using samples of that remix, then I played you a mashup of the sampled remix and the remix of the original song. So you just got Inception. Mark Twain says some things about remixes that I won't have time to go through, but basically the idea is that there's no such thing as a new idea. And I wholeheartedly agree. I believe everything is a remix. I mean, for the love of God, even pizza is a remix. In my opinion, remixes and remixed ideas often get a bad rap. They're cop-outs, they're lazy. I say let's cut each other a break and not be afraid to have some fun. Let's embrace the remix and see what happens. This guy certainly did. Clive Campbell, DJ Kool Herc, the father of hip-hop, and the person responsible for turning remixing into an art form. He hosted massive block parties in the Bronx in the 70s and was the first DJ to use a 2-turntable setup. And he would isolate the break in songs, often hard funk and Latin percussion, and then switch from one break to another. That's called breakbeating. Fast forward to 2002 when Greg Michael Gillis, better known as Girl Talk, takes embracing the remix to a whole new level. He basically only produces remixes and mashups and often uses a dozen or more samples or songs to create just one mix. Here's an infographic of his song What It's All About, created by mixing 35 different songs. So I'm no DJ Cool Herc or Girl Talk. I'm DJ Skooch. And I truly love the Portsmouth arts culture. To that end, I've prepared a little remix, and I've used a few songs from the Tiny Bit Huge compilations to do so. The next few slides will show you what layered samples and songs are in there, and it sounds a little something like this.
Judge people so that we can relate. It ain't a bad thing unless it filled with evil and hate. Her individuality, she may not recover, cause she's too busy screaming. Not a feelings. Talk often, but she won't ever listen. Listen to listen until she knows. Oh, but she don't want the poker face. And at night, she get funky with the bass. She get funky with the bass. She get funky with the bass. She get funky with the bass.
So, a little disclaimer, I did not request permission to use any of these songs. I promise I won't use this mix for anything else except this presentation tonight, and if any of the artists are here, please know I have tremendous respect and love for your music, and I hope you don't hate me for mashing your songs up with Justin Bieber. All right, my time is up. Thanks for listening. Embrace the remix.